Hello everyone, Nevyka here. Welcome to this next episode of Trails of Cold Steel 3. So we just spoke to Chairman Irina and Governor Karl Regnitz, and they just told us about this crazy railway cannon that's coming to Crossbell. That is in Crossbell. It's really insane. It's just like Aurelia Fortress, but more powerful. It's crazy. And it was of course at the orders of Rufus. So, and of course the Osborne. So, let's see what our prince and princess have to say to us. Class 7 and Cadet Russell of Thor's Branch Campus have arrived. Hello. I have orders from Prince Olivert to let you pass. Be mindful of the fact that you are meeting with the imperial family. Please mind your manners.
Understood.
Please excuse us. The imperial family.
Rain! Welcome, all of you.
Elise, Princess Alvin, good to see you both.
Yes, likewise. If I recall correctly, we haven't seen each other since the end of last year. And Elise... Oh, Elise? It's nothing. Good to see you again, Rain.
Yeah, it's been too long. I heard you became student council president. Is that going well?
Oh, absolutely. Her popularity with the younger students has simply skyrocketed. Everyone there relies on her all the time. Perhaps tonight, she can rely on her dearest brother to comfort her? Your Highness!
I'm glad to see you two are as close as ever.
So these are the princess and Instructor Rain's little sister.
Both of them are so gorgeous. It's like they stepped right out of a dream.
Aha! Welcome, young Rain.
Prince Olivert, it's been a while since I've seen you too.
Indeed, over a year? Far too long by my reckoning. Late though it may be, I'd like to congratulate you on graduating. I'd also like to thank you for lending your aid to the branch campus.
I'm not worthy of those words. You've done a lot for me too, Your Highness. You and Toval. Let me thank you on behalf of all my classmates who aren't here today.
Oh, that little parlor trick I did for you? Think nothing of it.
I guess the old Class 7 has a lot going on. He's pretty charismatic. Just what I'd expect from a prince.
I'd hesitate to call him a typical prince.
So we have the new Class 7 and my very own little comrade in arms. It's good to see you again, Kurt. But, Tita, has it truly been 3 years? Well, perhaps I should play you a song to mark this joyous reunion of friends long apart.
I think we'll pass. Besides, I'm sure you don't have much time before the dinner.
I'm glad to see you're the same as ever.
It is a pleasure to see you again too, Your Majesty.
Wait, what?
I've heard rumors about the kind of person he is. They appear to have all been true. Dear Olivert, can't you see the new people are overwhelmed by your charms? Please, have a seat, everyone.
The same as ever. Ah, this brings me back. The last time we were together, Tita, was during the incident in Albarea. Ah, wait, no. It was in Phantasma, wasn't it? Yeah, that place was pretty tough to deal with. But I'm so happy to see you've been doing well since then, Prince Olivert. And it warms my heart to see what a delightful young lady you've grown into. I'm certain it's been causing dear Agate no end of trouble. Well, In fact, I'm told you ran into him in Sutherland. I've heard all about your previous set of field exercises. Thank you for dealing with the requests on behalf of the Imperial government. The old Class 7 and Agate helped out a lot. The entire branch campus too, led by Kurt, Yuna, and Altina. Instructor.
I had heard that you joined Class 7, Kurt. It truly seems to be a good fit for you. I never expected Cedric would have done such a thing. Princess.
So you heard. Oh, right. You two are the older siblings of that snobby prince guy. Uh-oh. Off with your head!
That's a little too disrespectful. And this is me talking.
Well, I certainly cannot argue that point, unfortunately. Let me say this, Reen.
You as well, Kurt. Given what your family has been through, we sincerely apologize for his actions.
No, please, don't trouble yourself over it. My father, brother, and uncle have all accepted it already. I am so lost. You don't have to worry about me either. If anything, I was just surprised how much he grew in such a short time. When did he start being like that? Around summer of last year. After he was unable to attend the summer festival due to illness, it was as though he changed into a completely different person. Oh.
He grew taller and stronger. Were that it, he would be fine, but he also became much more forceful. Our mother was worried about him too. We can only assume it was due to the influence of that man.
That man. It seems you've been trained well. Indeed. Thank you. Who? Osborne? Yep.
Chancellor Osborne. Recently, Cedric's begun to look up to him.
Oh no. He's...
Isn't he the one they call the Blood and Iron Chancellor?
He's the one who planned the whole annexation of Crossbell. To be fair, he has always admired the way the Chancellor has done things to some extent. If the Chancellor played a part in helping Cedric recover and grow, then he has my thanks for that. I've no doubt Cedric will learn to control that forcefulness of his one day. Kurt, Reen, please watch over him for me.
Olivert.
Yes. Of course, Your Highness.
It sounds like there are some complicated things going on.
I've definitely got a better impression of them now. It's clear they both care for their little brother a lot.
Might I introduce myself as well? I am Elise Schwarzer, Reen's younger sister. Thank you all for taking care of my brother.
Huh? He's the one who takes care of us. I mean, I don't really look up to him, but I don't hate him or anything. My word, you're welcome. Though it is true that we are far more often indebted to him.
Same here. He helps me out with his lessons and with Panzer Soldat related things. Is that so? Well, even so, my brother is still very new to being an instructor, so please take care of him.
Was that really necessary?
Enough playing around, you. After all, you're the one who looks up to Reen the most. The princess? In any event, I was surprised to hear you had joined Class 7, Altina. Yet somehow, I feel like it was meant to be.
Elise.
I'm surprised to hear that. I was under the impression my presence would bring back unpleasant memories given our history. It's true, I'm not pleased with you for having kidnapped myself and the princess, but I was told you've been helping my brother, so I wanted to thank you. Though you may be his student now, I ask that you continue to look after him.
Allie. Wait, what was that about kidnapping? I recall hearing you were a spy for the Noble Alliance, but...
Yes, as part of my spy missions, I abducted Elise and the princess. That was also the first time I met Instructor Reen.
That sure takes me back.
It's strange indeed to think that after all that, you're a member of Class 7 now. However, it's all thanks to you I was able to be the damsel in distress and find myself carried to safety in Reen's arms. Princess?
So that's how you all know each other?
I'm impressed with all the things the class you established has achieved, Olivier.
Oh, stop, Tita. You flatter me ever so. I don't even know where to start with that one. But I see now, he definitely acts like a big brother. Elise, I'd guess she's about the same age as me. My apologies for interrupting. However, it's nearly time for the dinner party. You will need to prepare soon. Ah, already. How time flies.
Understood. Thank you for letting us know.
Well, I suppose it is time once more for the sweet sorrow that is parting. I've little doubt we'll meet again soon, however. Thank you for calling us here to talk. I hope your inspection goes smoothly. Please keep looking out for these two, okay, Elise?
Yes, of course. You take care of your class as well, Reen. I pray you find success with your field exercises. Ah, yes, one final thing. Regarding that girl with the mint-colored hair. Yes! What the hell's up with that? Tell us.
Are you talking about Yusei Egret?
Musei Egret. I see.
So that is not her name. Give us the tea! What about her?
She's a classmate of mine.
Oh, I see.
Princess.
Yes. Ah, no! Why do they do this? Why do they do this? You can't just not say anything. Oh, I hate when people do that. No.
My apologies for bringing it up. For a moment I thought I knew her, but it must have been my mistake. Farewell for now, and thank you.
They must have their reasons. I don't know, maybe the princess, maybe Musei, or quote-unquote Musei, is like a spy for the royal family? I don't know. What the hell? That's what I'm gonna assume. I wish we could have talked a bit longer. Either way, I'm glad to see they all seemed well. Yes, I agree.
I'd heard quite a few rumors about Olivier, so I was a little worried. But it seems like he's doing just fine after all.
Is Olivier his nickname or something?
Well, when he visited Liberal 4 years ago, he hid his identity and took a different name. To me, he's still the funny, smart, and reliable bard, Olivier.
Is that so? So that means you must know my older brother as well?
Oh, you mean Mr. Muller? He and Olivier are pretty much best friends. I had no idea you were his little brother.
Well, half-brother. We have different mothers, and frankly, we look nothing alike. I hadn't heard that before. Allie? What's wrong?
I just started to feel a little bit of regret for what I did to the princess and Instructor Reen's little sister.
Oh, it wasn't your fault. You were following orders.
It was a mission, so I know I shouldn't feel bad, but...
I see. Altina. Seems like you're growing up too, Allie. Elise and the princess were both so gorgeous. I can't fall behind. What, you're gonna just grow up prettier? I mean, I guess. I understand the feeling. Alright, we're all done meeting the VIPs. The party's going to start soon, so let's get back to floor 34.
Yeah, understood.
Ooh, let's go to the party. Well, it seems you're done talking with everyone. Rufus.
Governor General Rufus.
I didn't realize you were on this floor as well, Your Excellency. Oh, no need for that. Just call me Rufus. It's almost time for the guests to be sent to the venue. But I'm glad I ran into you here, Reen. I'd like to talk with you. In private. I assure you, it won't take much time. Well... Sorry, guys. Can you head back without me?
Well, sure, but...
Understood. Here we go.
There are some things we just can't talk about with the young ones here. Come to think of it, I suppose this is the first time we'll have spoken one-on-one like this.
Yes, that's true. So, am I speaking to the Governor General of Crossbell? Or am I speaking to the leader of the Ironbloods?
Ah, the Ironbloods. Gifted children found and taken in by His Excellency Lord Osborne. Mostly the latter, to answer your question. But you forget, I'm also a former member of the Thor's Board of Directors. At the same time, my younger brother is one of your classmates. I'm certain there is an abundance of topics we could discuss.
If you need to leave a message for Eustace, I'll make sure he gets it. We'll be meeting up before too long.
Ah, so you've already managed to meet with some of your other classmates. Not all of them, though, I suppose it must be difficult getting hold of Gaius and Instructor Valestine.
How much does he know?
I jest. Our time is short and better spent on topics besides my brother. What I wish to discuss is your rather fascinating lineage.
What? Why?
Okay, we've talked long enough. Let's go. I won't let anyone interfere. This is going to be our final battle.
The group's primary member, in fact. Though that secret was, until very recently, kept between myself and His Excellency the Chancellor.
Relentlessly, without looking back. As long as you do, I'm sure.
I'm taking over that phantasmal blaze plan of yours. And my first order of business will be sorting out the mess you left in Crossbell.
Why are you still alive? Crow shot you! You're supposed to be dead!
I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Please, take good care of Crow for me.
But in the end, he couldn't avenge his grandfather. He didn't get revenge on you! Was everything he did? Was his whole life for nothing?
Just as you have your reasons that guide your actions, so too does His Excellency. And I believe you factor into those reasons more than you might think.
Reen, I pray you grow up strong and healthy. Oh, Adios, if you're listening, hear me now. Please allow this child. I'm glad to finally see you again, my son. You've grown into a fine young man. Indeed, the Empire will soon know of the Ashen Chevalier, the hero whose brave deeds allowed us to reclaim the capital.
Then, please tell me. As much as I wanted to ask while all that was happening a year and a half ago, I couldn't. What is the Black Workshop? And how were they able to create Millium and Altina? What is the phantasmal blaze plan that Chancellor Osborne took from the Society? And how did you become leader of the Ironbloods?
My lord, it's nearly time.
Ah! Figured he's not gonna answer any of that.
I shall be there shortly. I can answer some of your questions. Only His Excellency knows the truth about the Black Workshop. He entrusted the Black Rabbit to me personally. Second, I'm sure Claire, Lecter, and Millium don't know this, but it seems we're being tested. They want to see whether any of us, yourself included, can reach the core.
The core?
The hell's the core? That's all he's gonna say.
In regards to me being the leader of the Ironbloods, 12 years ago, I manipulated my father into sending a Jaeger Corps called Arngarm to attack His Excellency.
Arngarm. That's the Corps V from the Imperial Liberation Front was the leader of. He said they were hired by some high-up noble to attack the Chancellor, but were completely wiped out.
I wanted to test him. I wished to see just how capable this commoner Chancellor was, and if he could figure out who did it. Then one day, when I was practicing falconry with your adoptive father, Baron Schwarzer, who should he introduce me to but His Excellency? He had known it was me the whole time.
Are you so bored you feel the need to play with fire? Do you tire of your empty days spent tied down by your family and title?
Yes, I apologize for the other day, but it seems you're aware it was me who sent you that little greeting. The 4 great houses have no future. From here on, I shall consider you my true father, and one day surpass you.
Wow.
Haha! Ironbloods, is it? They say children should surpass their fathers. I eagerly look forward to that day.
And so, that is how I became the first Ironblood.
Wow. He actually gave me more info than I thought he would. Still a lot of questions. More questions. New questions. What the hell is the core? That was the biggest piece of info yet. Later that evening, the dinner party on floor 35 began. Members of the inspection team met with influential individuals from all around Crossbell. I want to talk to him more. Gosh. So far, that's been like the most interesting conversation in the whole game yet. Gosh, there's so much more to Rufus than what he shows. He's really a huge player. I think he's gonna end up being the biggest player, even above Osborne later on. Just like Olivert is a big player too, more than he leads on. It might even be Olivert against Rufus at the end. I don't know, man. So many theories. They could do anything with this right now. It could go any way. That's why this story is so good. These games are so good. It's like I'm playing a book. Wow, this is so tasty. I sure didn't expect to get the same food as the rest of the dinner party. That sure was nice of him. If only I could find some way to get closer to the princess. Aye, she was quite the looker. The black-haired one was more than a little cute herself. Look at them all. They sure seem like they're having a good time. The students don't need to be given such extravagant food. Oh, come on, Michael. Loosen up.
Well, we couldn't say no to the Governor General Rufus's generosity. It was nice of him to invite you too, Randy.
Not allowed to leave the tower, though. But still, it's good to have you with us. Rufus. He's not the type to mess with people. I'm sure everything he said is true. Hiring V's Jaeger Corps 12 years ago, becoming the head of the Ironbloods. The connection between him and the Blood and Iron Chancellor was my father, Baron Schwarzer. So father knew Chancellor Osborne even back then? Does that mean the day he found me in that blizzard?
Reen? What's wrong? You don't look well.
Oh no, I'm okay. I was just thinking about something. I don't blame ya. From the sound of it, some pretty heavy stories came out during your special operations missions earlier today. Well, make sure you eat something. Can't go to war on an empty stomach. Or something. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't just focus on my own issues. Right now I need to focus on what's in front of me. The students and the field exercises. I don't know, man. The info he said was pretty deep. And I hate that we don't know anything about her yet.
Oh, Muse, there was something I wanted to ask. Have you met the princess before?
She's just gonna give us the runaround.
Oh? Why do you ask that? Well, she mentioned you look like someone she knew. So I was just wondering. I may have run into her at a dinner party in the capital once or twice. But I hear you're very well acquainted with Prince Olivert yourself, Tita. I believe I've heard your future with that red-headed bracer was blessed by one of His Highness's performances. What? Really? Why would Prince Olivert?
That guy performed?
I don't remember.
Talk about twisting and turning everything. That's Muse for you.
Why do you know so much, Muse? Yuna's still gloomy.
I thought she had brightened up a bit after talking to His Highness, but I'm sure she still has many concerns between the railway cannons and Governor General Rufus.
Is that so?
Man, what's your guys' problem? You all look like crap. Hello to you too, Ash. What do you want? That's always my reaction every time I see him. You just look like you've been wandering around the whole time. Yeah, I was looking for ways to get out of this tower. They don't got any booze here for us, so I was thinking of going and hitting up the nightlife. Maybe find some babes to enjoy with. Wanna join me? Sheesh, haven't you been scolded for that exact thing before? And what about that was supposed to make me want to come? Seems like the students are having a good time. They need to be more aware of their surroundings. They should have the mindset that a mission is finished only once you've returned to camp.
By the way, the inspection team will be on standby after this until it's time for them to move again. Is our camp going to be okay? I thought you were supposed to be there.
There's no need to worry about that. The RMP troops stationed there are the best of the best, and we haven't spotted any movement from the society recently. Oh, I have a bad feeling. Since they're mentioning this, I feel like something's gonna go back at camp. Something's gonna go down back at camp because nobody's there. Just a few troops. Come on now. And Valamar's over there too. Oh my gosh. Well, aren't you on top of things? Anyway, what happened to Majors, Claire and Lecter? They are currently on a mission outside the tower. Don't worry about them. Just focus on your own task.
Got it.
Man, everywhere we go, everything's classified. The party should be ending in a half hour or so. The dinner party reached its conclusion without any incidents. Until the guest houses for the inspection team had been prepared, they were to remain on standby in the tower. You are free to do as you wish now. However, you must remain on floor 34. If you are called for, you must return immediately. Now, break. There isn't a whole lot of time, but I guess I'll take a look around the floor. Oh man. What can I see from here? Yep. Well, this is a good place to stop this episode, guys. Wow, that was intense. That conversation with Rufus had me on edge, man. I just wanted to hear more and more and more. Just finally, answers were being given, but of course, at the same time, questions were being formed, as is the usual with this game. But hey, man, now we know something new. Not once in the whole series have I heard of the core. I mean, maybe I have. It's just one of those things that they say once and you don't hear it for a while. But the core, I don't know what that is. Test us for the core. He's testing everyone. And Rufus, how long he's been under Osborne for 12 years. That is crazy. That's a long time. I'm pretty sure he's gonna undermine Osborne. I was gonna say Osborne. Osborne one of these days. I don't know. It's just so. It's this whole plan that's been happening since probably since Rean was a kid, dude. It's just, or even before then. It's just this whole plan has been happening all these years. And it's all accumulating to right now. And it's just crazy how we only know what, 10%, 20 max of what's really going on. It's insane. It's crazy the amount of thought they put into this story and the characters. Man, so much appreciation and admiration to the team and the writers. Gosh, it's so good. It's a story you just can't put down. It's a book that you can't stop reading. It's just, those conversations like that is what keeps me going. You just want to know more. Tell us more. Just like I wanted to find out about Muse, and no. In another chapter. Anyways, I had so much fun. Again, even though it was just all talk, it's so freaking interesting. I love these games. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode too. If you did, give it a like, comment below your thoughts. But no spoilers, please. For anyone who has finished or even played the 4th game already, who knows everything, please no spoilers. I'm enjoying guessing and theorizing. Anyways, If you guys enjoyed this episode, please give it a like, share the video, subscribe to this channel for more episodes into Trails of Cold Steel 3. Until the next one, you take a lot of care. Jenny!